everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we're watching Karuppu. This is part 3. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2 yet...
they can fix that problem really easy. They just need to go to the link in the description below. It's a playlist. It'll play part 1, part 2, and then you can come back for part 3.
Easy peasy. If you haven't yet, please consider taking a moment of your day to subscribe to the channel, share the video, and upvote it by slapping the like button.
We don't need this stuff. They're
folding the laundry. Full potassium. You look a little dehydrated, buddy.
Oh.
Okay, wait. So that receipt machine is not broken?
All right.
I'm sure all the autos are working properly too.
Yeah.
And taxis and everything. The meter's not broken?
Meter's not broken? Everybody will want to live here.
You just need to extend that globe.
என்ன குமரன் சார் இந்த வாரம் ஒரு கேஸ் கூட ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணலையா?
புதுசா தப்பு ஏதாவது நடந்தா தான கேஸ் ரெஜிஸ்டர் ஆவறதுக்கு. ஒண்ணும் நடக்கல.
என்ன இது ஃப்ளேம்ஸா?
இன்ஸ்பெக்டரா வாழலாம்னு ஆசைப்பட்டேன், முடியல. சரி இன்ஸ்பெக்டரோட வாழ்ந்துருவோம்னு முயற்சி பண்ணுகிறேன். ஐடியா.
உள்ள கருப்பு இறக்கிட்டான். தப்பு பண்றவன் செத்தான்.
A lot of lawyers are going to be out of business once all those cases are cleared.
என்ன சார் இங்க தயிர் சாதம் சாப்பிட்டுனே 5 ஸ்டார் ஹோட்டல்ல தான சாப்பிடுவாங்க. மூஞ்சில ஊத்திரு.
Yeah, I can't afford it.
Nice meeting you.
இந்த பொண்ணுக்கு தப்பா நடந்துக்க மாட்டேன். கடவுளே என்ன மன்னிச்சிடு.
இது மாதிரி இருக்கு. 10 நாள்ல 4000 கேஸ் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. புதுசா எந்த கேஸும் வரலன்னு பழைய பெண்டிங் கேஸ்லாம் எடுத்து முடிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டான். தப்பு பண்றவங்க எல்லாம் மிரண்டு போயிருக்காங்க. தெரிச்சிட்டீங்க.
எல்லாம் நம்ம அன்பான ஃபேன்ஸ்காக.
கோர்ட்டுக்கு எந்த கேஸும் வரல. ஆனா கோயில்ல பாருங்க எவ்வளவு கூட்டம்.
கோர்ட்டுக்கு நடுவுல இப்படி ஒரு கோயில் டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸா இருக்குல.
Attack the temple and then bring him down? Is that what he's thinking?
I think so.
யார் யாதே? கருப்புக்கு கீழ பருப்பு மாதிரி படுத்துனுக்குறான்.
இவன் அந்த மதுரை லாயரியா? அவன் அடிச்சு வரட்டு.
Does not know his reputation. It's like, oh, visitors? You bring me a new cigar?
Oh, we need some special lighting.
Golly.
You're going to find out. You're going to wish you were in Bangkok right now.
Whoa.
Next.
Bye.
அதுக்குள்ள கருப்பு பூண்டு அடிக்குதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
பூந்தது கருப்பு இல்லடா, அடிச்சதே கருப்புதான்.
Wow. So good.
எங்கடா மறந்துட்டானுங்க?
They're behind you? You gone. You gone.
Just taking them away. Cleaning up the dirt.
Baby.
என்னாச்சு வரட்டா?
மூக்குத்தி அம்மனுக்கு 3 டிக்கெட் இருக்கு வரியா?
மேரா பாய் முடிச்சாச்சா?
மேரா பாயவே முடிச்சாச்சுடா. கண்ணாடியை திருப்புனா எப்படி பேபி ஆட்டோ ஓடும்? சரி சரி ஃபோன் பேசிட்டே வண்டி ஓட்டாத. எவனாவது வந்து இடிச்சிர போறான்.
They're all just hanging.
Oh,
he did say.
He did tell him, don't be texting and calling and driving.
Oh, this is the Stone Cold Steve Austin, right?
உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒண்ணுனா நாங்க என்ன சார் பண்ணுவோம்? டேய், ஆஸ்பத்திரி கொண்டு போணும். தூக்குங்கடா.
Oh, because they crossed the barrier. Look, even at the bridge. See the statues there?
Yeah.
That's like, I think, so once they cross into the barrier, they turn into nice people, no crimes.
Yeah, oh, here goes.
Yep.
He's definitely scrambling for his life.
But he's got good moves for a lawyer.
அவனை கண்டன் துண்டமா வெட்டி காணா போனமாக்குங்கடா.
Oh, he sees it.
இல்ல சார் இப்படி அடிபட்டு இருக்கு பார்த்து ஓட்டிட்டு வர மாட்டீங்களா அந்த மாதிரி சார் எங்களுக்கு
உங்களுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் ஒண்ணுனா எங்களுக்கு யார் சார் இருக்கு?
ஏன் எல்ல ஏன் கோர்ட் என்ன
and
மீறி
he did mark it.
எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது.
So he's going to go maybe somewhere else.
வாங்க சார் ஆஸ்பத்திரிக்கு போலாம். உன்னை மார்ச் வரைக்கும் அனுப்பாம விட மாட்டேன்டா.
இன்னும் நான் சொல்றது எதையும் நம்ப முடியலையா நேர்லயே காட்டுறேன்.
So how would they use that to their advantage then?
இவ்ளோ தப்பு நடந்துட்டு தானே இருக்கு.
உங்க முன்னாடி தானே நடக்குது. இதுல கடவுள் வந்து காப்பாத்தலன்னு கம்ப்ளைண்ட்.
சாரி தெரியாம கேட்டேன். ஹே ஹலோ அதான் சாரி சொல்லிட்டேன்ல. ஏன் இப்படி எல்லாம் பண்றீங்க?
நான் இல்ல பெண்ணால.
I love how he just casually says that. Like he already knows.
பந்தோபஸ்துக்கடா போறீங்க முன்னாடி போங்கடா.
ஏய் புறாவளா.
He's not worried.
Wait a minute.
What?
That defensive driving course has come in handy.
Well, yeah, but she's like, wait a second. Why am I scared? I got God in my back seat.
True.
வாங்கடா. நான் எதுக்குடா பயப்படணும்? நீங்க தான் பயப்படணும்.
இது நம்ம எல்ல இல்ல.
யார் இல்லனா என்ன? நீங்க இருக்கீங்கல்ல.
True.
இது நம்ம எல்ல இல்ல. இங்க எனக்கு பவர் இல்ல.
What?
How does that work?
ஒரு எல்லைக்கு ஒரு எல்லசாமி இருக்கும். அதோ அந்த ஆர்ச் தெரியுது பாரு. அதுதான் நம்ம எல்லை.
Hope you have all your necessities in that territory.
யார்ப்பா லெஃப்ட் கட் பண்ணு.
Were those spot? Yep.
ஆர்ச் வந்துருச்சு பாரு வண்டி அனுப்பு உள்ள அனுப்பு.
ஐயோ பெரிய
Just
பண்றது.
bust through.
Says I'm
It's
home.
like, all the power. What?
Whoa.
Okay, that would make me slam on the brakes.
Car split in half.
High fives.
Oh. They got it.
Oh, he's so sweaty.
ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் வாங்கிட்டு வேற கோட்டுக்கு போறேன் அதான் நல்லது
மயிலோ நான் சொல்றது கேளுங்க என்கிட்ட ஒரு ஐடியா
ஏய்
இருக்கு.
உனக்கு முதல்ல மூளை இருக்கா இல்ல நேர்ல ரவி நினைச்சியா சாமின்னு தெரிஞ்சு சண்டை போட
நான் விட்டு போயிட்டேன் நான் கோட்டை.
பேபிங்கண்ணா பேபி புடிச்சிட்டேன்
What?
நம்ம கோட்டை எல்லைக்கு வெளில மாத்திட்டோம்னா
சைக்கோ 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 நீ இரு சாவு பிச்சை எடு எனக்கு அதை பத்தி கவலையே கிடையாது நான் கிளம்புறேன்.
See, he's not stupid enough to think he's going to take on a god, but this guy does.
Yeah.
கோர்ட்டுக்குள்ள தப்பு தான் நடக்காது. ஆக்சிடென்ட்ஸ் நடக்கும். நம்ம கோர்ட்டோட கண்டிஷன் அப்படி. 180 வருஷ கோர்ட். எப்போ வேணா இடியும் தானா நடக்கும்.
What, so is he paying people to go run this up and
They're
destroy
to tear
it?
it down to make it even crumble even more. It's all right. You're just tearing
So-
it down for.
Yeah, but he's got his own people doing this, which is crazy.
Oh, they killed him.
லார்ட்ஷிப். போறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணிட்டு போறீங்களா?
Oh no.
So he killed him beforehand.
And then he set it up
Staged
so
it.
that.
ஏன் கோர்ட் விட்டு எங்க போவாங்க? ஒவ்வொரு கோர்ட்ல என்ன மாதிரி ஏற்கனவே 10 பேர் இருப்பானே. என்னால திருப்பி ஜீரோல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்க முடியாது.
This guy has some issues.
Definitely.
கீழ்கண்டன நீதிமன்றத்தில் தலைமை நீதிபதி மரணமடைந்ததை தொடர்ந்து
நீதியை காப்பாத்துற எங்க உயிரை காப்பாத்துறதுக்காக போராட வச்சிட்டாங்க.
Can't he not lie though?
நீதிமன்றத்துல இதுக்கு அப்புறம் எங்களால இருக்க முடியும்.
Oh, he's not in court.
பாதுகாப்பான இடத்துக்கு இந்த கோர்ட்டை மாத்தணும். அது வரைக்கும் இந்த போராட்டம் தொடரும்.
கோரிக்கையை அரசு நிறைவேற்றும் வரை போராட்டத்தை தொடரப் போவதாக வழக்கறிஞர்கள் தெரிவித்துள்ளனர்.
Make sure it's on properly.
நம்ம கோர்ட்ல ஆக்சிடென்ட் நம்ம போராட்டம் பண்றோம். இதுக்கு எப்படிப்பா ஊரே வரும்?
FOMO தெரியுமா? Fear of missing out. எல்லாரும் எல்லாத்துக்கும் கருத்து சொல்லுவாங்க. ஏன்னா அது அவங்களுக்கு கண்டென்ட். இப்ப பார்.
இந்த போட்டோல இருக்கிறது தான் 7 கிணறு, இங்கிலீஷ்ல 7 wells and கொரியன்ல இல்காப் உமுல். மாற்றி அமைக்கப்படும் என தமிழ்நாடு சட்டமன்றம் தீர்மானம் நிறைவேற்றியது.
Turn himself into a hero, right? Really?
என்னாச்சுன்னு?
கேஸோட டாக்குமெண்ட் மேடம். என் பேர் இருக்க ஒரே பேப்பர் இதான் மேடம். இன்னைக்கு இது யாருக்கும் தேவைப்படல. இப்போ கோர்ட்டையை மாத்திட்டாங்க. இந்த ஒரே அடையாளம் போச்சு.
கோர்ட் அவன் நினைச்ச மாதிரியே மாத்திட்டான்.
எல்லாமே பழசா இருக்கு, மாத்தணும். எல்லாமே புதுசா மாறினா நல்லது சார்.
யாருக்கு நல்லது? பேபி கண்ணனுக்கு தான் நல்லது. புது கோர்ட் உங்க எல்லைக்கு வெளியே தானே இருக்கு.
Time to expand the territory, right? And this is the high-tech part, right? He did say high-tech.
I'm Soundra Pandian, உங்களுடைய புது CMM. Looking forward to work with you all.
My lord, என்னோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் ரிட்டன் ஸ்டேட்மெண்டா கொடுத்திருக்கேன்.
Oh, not this again. And he's like, I know this game. Like, I received your down payment.
முக்கியமான பாயிண்ட் பேஜ் 6ல இருக்கு my lord.
What? Is it
Some
like
dirt information
a
on
picture
him.
of him with some special friend?
Yeah, maybe.
So I got your number.
இந்த வழக்கோட விசாரணையும் க்ளோசிங் ஆர்குமெண்ட்ஸ் வச்சு பார்க்கும்போது திரு VM பாண்டியன் அவர்கள்
Guilty.
தப்பா நடந்துக்கிட்டாருன்னு சந்தேகத்துக்கு இடமில்லாம நிரூபணம்.
What was on page, what was
Yeah.
it, 6?
3 வருடம் கடுங்காவல் தண்டனை. பாதிக்கப்பட்ட கம்ப்ளைனன்ட் கண்மணிக்கு ரூபாய் 75 லட்சம் கொடுக்கணும்னு
Yay!
இந்த கோர்ட்டுக்கு லஞ்சம் கொடுத்து இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ண ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்குமாறு விஜிலன்ஸுக்கும் இந்த என்கொயரி முடிகிற வரைக்கும் திரு பேபி கண்ணன் பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு பார் கவுன்சிலுக்கு பரிந்துரை செய்கிறேன்.
He destroyed his whole life.
You have no more career. You're going to be out on your butt.
என்னை விட அதிக காசு கொடுக்குற அளவுக்கு ஆயிட்டியா? எவ்வளவு கொடுத்த?
ஒரு நல்ல லாயருக்கு தீர்ப்பு எழுதுற ஜட்ஜை தெரியறதை விட அவருக்கு மேல ஒருத்தன் இருக்கான்னு தெரியும். வெளியே போய் பாரு, புரியும்.
What? The higher
I think they moved the temple.
Did they? Yep.
Yep.
They're like, or make another one.
And made another one.
They're like, what they should do is put one on wheels.
Mobile temple.
இவன் காவக்கார கருப்பேன்.
Ding.
டவர்ல கிழிச்சு நெத்தியில போட்டு வச்சா தங்கைக்கு சாவானா.
வெளியே தான் நமக்கு பவர் இல்லையே.
பவருக்கு தானே இல்ல, பயத்துக்கு இல்ல.
Karuppu is watching. Hey man, we'll follow you wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
வக்கீல் வேலை போச்சாமே, வாய் தானே எல்லாமே. என்ன பண்ண போற நீ இனிமே? இந்த ரேடியோல ஏதாவது ஆர்ஜே வேலை இல்லாட்டி கிரிக்கெட்ல?
எவ்வளவு நாளைக்கு இந்த பயத்தை வச்சு ஓட்ட முடியும்?
நீ யோசிக்கும் போது நான் யோசிக்க மாட்டேனா? ஆமாண்டா, ஏன் இல்ல தான். இதை வச்சு உங்களால என்னெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியும்னு சும்மா ஒரு கிளிம்ஸ் காமிச்சா போதும். மற்றதெல்லாம் அவங்களே பார்த்துப்பாங்க. அப்புறம் எந்த பயமும் தேவையில்லை. அப்பனே வந்தாலும் எதையும் மாற்ற முடியாது.
That's interesting.
ஏன்னா நேர்மையும் ஒரு அடிக்ஷன். பழகுனா பிடிச்சிரும், விட முடியாது. டேய் தம்பி, நானே மாத்திரம்னு நினைச்சேன். நீ செமையா பண்ணிட்டடா.
Thanks, you did all
He's
my
like,
work.
this was one of the boons I had to give, but well done. It's like, cool.
Appreciate the help. See, you did good too.
உயிரை காப்பாத்துற டாக்டரை கூட ஆனா கோர்ட்டுக்குள்ள வரும்போதே மை லார்ட்னு நம்மள கடவுளா வணங்கிட்டு வர கடவுளோ மனசாட்சியோ எதுவா வேணா இருக்கலாம். ஆனா இன்னைக்கு மாறின இந்த இடத்த நம்மளாம் இப்படியே வச்சுக்கணும்.
What? Really, dude? Like, guy never knows when to give up.
He's trapped in a corner and he.
ஏய் பேபி, என்ன பிரச்சனை பண்ண வந்திருக்கியா? கண்ண காமிச்சா எல்லா கண்ணையும் பார்த்துட்டு தான் வந்திருக்கிறோம்.
சொல்லு, உன் வண்டியில் ஒரே ஒரு 4 அட்வொகேட் ஸ்டிக்கர்லாம் ஓட்டுவியா?
சாமி
பாயிண்ட் மேபி நியூட்ரல். அப்போ நீ திருந்தல. நீ யாரும் திருந்தல.
Oh, so it's not like actual reforming, it's just fear.
பயம்.
Right.
ஆனால் இப்போ நான் தப்பு மேலே தப்பு பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். எந்த சாமியும் வரல. நான் இப்போ ரத்தம் கக்கி சாவே இல்லையே.
விட்டுரு பேபி. போலீஸ் வந்தா கேஸ் ஆகிட போகுதுப்பா.
சிசி 2223.
இந்த சின்ன சின்ன தப்புக்கெல்லாம் சாமி வராதா? போலீஸ் தான் வருமா? அப்போ சாமி வரா மாதிரி இன்னும் நிறைய தப்பு பண்ணுவோமா?
Is he trying to stir him to come here? But he
Well,
doesn't
if he
have...
வயலன்ஸு, அசால்ட்டு, ஹராஸ்மெண்ட்டு, ஆர்ம்ஸ் ஆக்ட் எல்லாம் பண்ணியாச்சு. இப்போ மர்டர்.
இங்க ஒரு சாமி.
Oh, well, that was fortunate. He did say it's someone territory.
Someone
there's the
else's.
Singham. Oh, Singham. It's Suriya. Is it
Is it a
Suriya
connection?
Singham? Yup. It's the yeah, he's like there's all forms. This is and I love the callback to his Singham movies. Re-entry. It's a double entry. He's having so much fun.
Yep, he's smiling.
Like, sick. I could do multiple cameos in my movie.
கொஞ்ச நாள் இல்ல பயம் விட்டு போச்சு.
Oh, you touched me? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
like his hand is steaming. Look at that. Oh, he's too hot to handle.
ஒரு கோட்டில் ஒரு பேபி கரண்டிக்கு எத்தனை சாமி வரீங்க? எங்களை மீறி ஒரு நாள் எதுவும் மாற்ற முடியாது.
முடிஞ்சா மாத்தி பார்.
It's like, I got a full crew, buddy. I'm not alone. The vibe just changed
This
so
is
much.
this is your execution and your judgment day.
Dude, I was like, I would be so scared. I mean, I wouldn't have even been half of this.
Yeah. Goons be falling.
Dude, who do you think you are? You're still attacking? He's like, look, man, I'll eat the fire.
And light you on fire.
Oh, I guess the guy.
I love it. Oh, you thought it was just to get your hello. Here it comes.
I mean, he gave him so many chances to reform too.
Yeah.
நினைச்சு நீதி கேட்டு கோர்ட்டுக்கு வரமன கோயில் வாசல்ல நிக்க வச்சிராதீங்க. அப்படி நிக்க வச்சா
I'll come for you. Oh, his head's completely gone.
Mm-hmm.
கொடூரமா கொலை செய்யறவனுக்கு கிடைக்கிற அதிகபட்ச தண்டனை இரட்டை ஆயுள் 28 வருஷம் தான். ஆனா தான் உயிரோட இருக்கேன்னு சொல்ல வந்தவர் 30 வருஷமா இந்த கோர்ட்டை ஜெயிலாக்கி தண்டனை கொடுத்து வச்சிருக்கோம்.
Yeah.
நம்ம கண்ணு முன்னாடி இருந்த ஒரு மனுஷனை பேயா பார்க்காம மனுஷனை பார்த்திருந்தா அவருக்கு இந்த நீதி எப்பயோ கிடைச்சிருக்கும்.
Mm-hmm.
அதை திருத்திக்கிறதுக்கு எங்களுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு. இனிமேல் நீங்க பேய் இல்லை. இவர் பேரு சண்முகம். சாரி மிஸ்டர் சண்முகம்.
I mean, 30 or some years of his
how-
life,
how do
there
you
has to
get-
be a little bit more than that. I mean, having a name is great, and being alive is great, but at the same time, you can't give him back his 30 years. should live like a king the rest of his life.
இதான் எங்க கோட். அவரோட கண்ணை பாருங்க. தனக்கு நீதி கிடைச்சிருச்சுன்ற நிம்மதி, தான் ஜெயிச்சிட்டோன்ற பெருமிதம், எதிர்காலத்தை பத்தின நம்பிக்கை, இந்த எல்லா உணர்வையும் பணம், பதவி, படிப்பு இதை வச்சு என்ன பண்ண முடியும்னு எப்போ எல்லாருக்கும் புரியுதோ அப்போ இங்க கடவுள் நம்பிக்கை இல்லாதவங்க கூட இருப்பாங்க. ஆனா கோர்ட்டு மேல நம்பிக்கை இல்லாம.
Gotta keep making that bubble bigger.
ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
Oh.
என் ஆசை என்னன்னு தெரியுமா? ஒரே ஒரு வாட்டி அச்சன் கூட நிம்மதியா.
But his dad, maybe her dad passed.
சாமி வந்துருச்சு, அங்க எல்லாம் மாறிடுச்சுன்னு சொல்றீங்க. சாமியா வருவாங்க, நம்ம தானே பண்ணணும்.
அவங்க கோரிக்கையை உடனே நிறைவேற்றணும்னு எதிர்க்கட்சியான நாங்களாம் சேர்ந்து இந்த அரசுக்கு வலியுறுத்துறோம்.
அரசு சார்பில் மாண்புமிகு சட்டத்துறை அமைச்சர் பதில் சொல்வார். பத்தே பிலிப் வாட்ச், விலையில்லா ஸ்காட்ச், உசிலம்பட்டி கருப்பையா காந்தி.
Oh, what? He comes back. He did say there were a bunch of them like him. And this time he's taking the president of Gandhi name instead of Baby Kannan.
8 முறை லா கமிஷன் அமைக்கப்பட்டது. ஆனா ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட், சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட்னு எந்த கவர்மெண்ட்டும் நீதித்துறை கேட்டதை பண்ணியே கொடுத்தது இல்ல. பரிசீலனையிலேயே வச்சிருக்காங்க. கிட்னி திருநது, போராட்டத்தில் சுட்டது, லாக்கப்ல சேர்த்ததுன்னு இங்க இருக்கிற நம்ம ஆளுங்க 234 பேர்ல நம்ம இது உள்ள இருக்க முடியாது. உள்ளதா இருக்கும்.
Making everybody say you don't want to do this.
உறுப்பினர்கள் ஓட்டு போட்டு தங்கள் எண்ணத்தை தெரிவிக்கலாம்.
What's this?
Wow.
The vote?
It's the vote.
233க்கு 1. பரவாயில்ல.
I wonder who's the
number
one that voted against him.
யார் பாந்த நல்லவன்?
Like, man, I will follow you through all of your births, reincarnations, whatever.
ஜனங்களுக்கு நல்லதுன்னா பண்ண மாட்டீங்கல்ல, செதற விட்டு செய்ய வைப்போமா?
A vicious cycle.
All right.
Rolling soon. Okay. Got a new one in the works.
Yeah.
The visuals in that last scene was fire, literally, but also fire.
Yes.
Like, it was really
It
good
was
visually.
very, very
like
good.
It was entertaining. I mean, because building up all movie, it's just so hard. It's so hard to see people, like good people, suffering due to injustice and seeing people profit on the backs of people that are trying to be honest and living a good life. And so showing so much of that in the beginning of the movie was starting to lose, like, you lose hope in it, you lose hope in this, you get angry, and that just makes these kind of climax scenes even better when you start seeing punishment being dealt out.
Right, and it being broken up so that it can get back to what it should be. It was very, very good. But it also kind of showed that there are other factors and other places where it's just as needed. Yes, you may have pockets of real goodness, and then elsewhere it's still just as corrupt, and or there are other systems that need to be addressed in order to, because they influence everything. All of society is cogs. So, you know, if one is doing good in one place, that doesn't mean that cogs in other places aren't doing well or are actually ultimately going to come back and try and break up the one cog that's going at a different rate or outside of the norm. It was good. I like the story. I like this whole bit of the challenge, the upfront challenge. I thought
that was an interesting
that was
take
a
on it.
really interesting take. You know, sadly, she had to die in order for the contract, the handshake contract, to be broken, at which point he's like, okay, well, yeah, this right now I'm going to have to use some God things to break this up.
Yeah, and that was an interesting point to make, because he took this challenge. She could have survived. You know, if he would have not even stooped to that level, and if he would have just thought, you know, I'll use my powers, but it was almost like he was trying to prove that this system could work, but he started realizing for the system to work, he has to completely flush out the system and correct the system, because in reality, the system should work, but not when it has so much of this influence. And even for him, he thought, like, he was so disconnected from it at first that he's just, oh yeah, sure, I'll go in and I'll do the system, because the system was built, you know, so that people can get justice. That's the whole idea of it.
Right.
And I think he started realizing that part of that guilt is on him for accepting that challenge and going against the kind of nature of what he is. Like, he could have easily said, okay, go in, you know, tomorrow and fix everything, and you did it in a corrupt way to get all this stuff and steal from them, and then, you know, reverse all that and do all this, like, use all that corruption for good, but then after that, go in and force him to testify that, hey, look at what I just did. I got him this, I got that. I don't know. Like, there's so many ways that maybe he could have thought that, okay, I could have done that, instead of saying, I won't use something that I could to fix this immediately. And then he did. And then, you know, then he started realizing after her death that he's like, wow, maybe I could be a little bit more, make more changes if I did use my powers, because why not? Why do I have to not use the powers?
Right.
And
well, and the other thing is then when he started to use them, he was doing it in a way that, because it almost seemed like, do people learn if he just came in and fixed everything? As opposed to, as he said, it's a matter of getting people to do the right thing and have that taste of the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that becomes infectious.
Yeah.
So that they continue, and they do it with others, and it was like the whole thing of where, you know, he suddenly had, there will be no crime around here, and just how quickly people are like, whoa, this is a way better, you know.
But what's interesting about that is they don't actually understand what they're doing when there's no crime, because once they walk out of the boundary, they were just back to what they were. So, and then you could tell they had almost memory loss, because they don't understand what's going on. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out, and they just keep repeating themselves what they were saying before. So it wasn't actually like true reform, and even that was an error. So it was almost progressive, but what I like is that it was showing that there were some flaws. Even, you know, the divine himself started having like this character arc in a way, because in the beginning he's like, oh yeah, sure, like I'll beat you at your own game, but then it started, like, he started realizing that, okay, this is way more corrupt than I thought, and then trying this, trying that, but even that wasn't really working, because then it's like, okay, they still have ways to work around it. So it was really at the end just to inspire or just to show, like, look, you know, people are
look
dying.
at what it could be.
Look at what it could be, and people get true justice, and you think about that and just take the scourge out of all of this.
Right.
But, you know, that judge, I love that bead of sweat that rolled down his face. He's like, oh, and then we got to see what was actually on the page.
Yeah,
I mean, it was really interesting.
That was great.
It was, I have to say, there were mixed reviews of this movie. Now that we watched it, thinking back on some of the reviews, some said that the first half was really good. The second half, they said, suffered from pacing issues. But they said throughout the performance by the director, writer, and I mean, you could even call him one of the leads, because he has the most screen time, I believe, than anyone else, Balaji. And so he was a great character, though. Like, he acted like the maniac, maniacal, sort of crazy villain guy that, and what I loved, there was a detail here, right? So I kind of mentioned it earlier, Baby Kannan, like Baby Krishna, right?
Yeah, so
but here's the thing.
ironic play.
Ironic, but then at the end, it means so much more, because you start seeing him challenge God himself, and he starts thinking that he's above, or at least on equal grounds throughout the movie. Even when he's lost, he refuses to lose until he loses his head, because he deems himself the divine himself, that he is the Lord of this land, it's his territory. He even has a divine name, right? And so he does all that, and his head gets so big that he thinks he can take on God himself. So having a name like that, and then even then, at the end, where we see like a new incarnation of him, having like Gandhi in his name, right? It's almost like the same way of like playing out, is because you're thinking, okay, this guy, you know, is taking the name of someone that was supposed to be doing something for the everyday man and, you know, for what is he really doing behind closed doors? He's like, I don't like helping the public because it won't help us stay in power.
Exactly.
So I love all of these little details throughout. I just think it was like really interesting keeping an eye out for even some Easter eggs that we've watched so many Suriya movies that I was getting a lot of references to, that's this, you know, and what's interesting though, the time stopping, it reminded me of 24, you know, him with the watch. And so it's like, oh, he's controlling time, slow it down, you know.
Slow it down.
So it was a really good, you know, throughout the movie, I was entertained. I was really, so even the second half, I was so prepared because I did hear people say it was going to be slower in the second half, but I kind of liked it. I mean, I liked it through and through.
You know, I'd have to think a little bit more, but I didn't really have a sense of timing issues or pacing issues. I think, though, also that maybe some of the pacing might have been also to show just how long things are taking and take in the court system, which sometimes can really upset people that they don't get swift justice. I mean, we all talk about, you know, you should be able to get timely and fair and justice and so forth. And sometimes when you've got, what was it, 27,000 cases or something like that, it's going to take them 40 years. It's like, okay, that sometimes shows you just how encumbered the system is, just as a fact of time and people and giving people their time. So maybe there was a little bit of that, and it was at some point meant to be intentional and maybe got a little sloppy or something, and maybe that's what people are complaining about. That's the only thing I could think of, because otherwise I thought it was going at a pretty good pace. Sure, in between the big action, there was, you know, some of these slower points. So maybe that dichotomy of super energetic and then suddenly we're back to a court scene where it's not all that.
And I mean, let's be honest, like court dramas are really hard to watch in general. Like can be hard to watch. We've seen some really good ones. Actually, Suriya himself was in a really good one. I don't know, I do appreciate court dramas because I like how usually within them you find some way to work within the system or, you know, you get them. This was interesting though, using divine powers to make them not be able to lie. That scene, that was actually so good. And the director himself did that very well. So I like that. The music. So I think I love the idea of giving people chances. I mean, we see so many movies that have the music composed and by A.R. Rahman, and he is really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's awesome. He's done some of my favorite songs, but giving someone a chance, like a 21-year-old that did amazing with this movie. I thought the songs were great.
Yeah, they carried the energy. They really made a statement and became part of the movie.
It really did. It added so much depth to a lot of the scenes and gave that sort of like divine, sort of like devotional, like, and just really feel the drums and feel all of that and the conch and everything. Like, just feel it inside and just be like, this is so cool. I want to go to the temple right now. Like, those are the sort of things. I'm just like, oh man, I need to like grab some chili paste and do this myself. You know, those sort of things. And it really brought that depth and gravity to a lot of these scenes. And for a 21-year-old to have their name so early in the credits, because after a film by Balaji, like team and whatnot, I think he says like his crew or team. I forgot how it was right after
in crew.
In crew, it was like his name, Sai Abhyankar, was towards the front, like I think the second or third name. So I mean, it's really must be awesome for someone that young to have a good start like this. And you know, the only way to find new talent like that is to give them chances. And so I think this is a really great opportunity that he had, and I think he killed it.
I want to give a shout out to lighting. They did some interesting things, not only with the red light, but also then that whole stoplight, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green. That one was really, really, and even I noticed that the courtroom had this very sterile look to it. There's a lot of black, a lot of white, and then overall things just had this very kind of sterile and lifeless because it was so, you know, just this rubber stamping, you know, kind of way of doing things that, you know, you walked in already knowing you were going to lose, basically, okay? And so it just had no life. And then the whole thing, with the court crumbling, I thought was really symbolic of this whole bit of this thing is so entrenched and so unprogressive, it's decaying on itself. And ultimately, it will come apart. But they're doing all these things that they're sucking the life out of it as fast as they can and the money out of everybody that's there. So they're sucking out.
The money that this court is drawing on, the money's not even going into the repair and keeping the place stable. It's like they literally are sucking the life out of the building itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And in the same way, you could also say they're sucking the life out of justice, okay? Because that's what they're doing, is they're just throwing it all away. So I think back to one of your key points, this is all about inspiring lawyers and legal people and all the people involved, police and the court system and everything.
Cameo is so good. I was like, this is interesting. Are we going to see, and the fact that they were talking about him. What was the in court they said Ghajini, and then like literally he was like sitting right there and they just made a Ghajini reference, and I'm like, okay, yeah, pulling out all the movies, let's go.
Yeah, so it was very good. I really enjoyed this. This was one that I could get into.
Rate it?
I'm gonna give it a 9. It kept me going. It had lots of good tender parts too. It was very sad. How they were treating the father and his daughter, and just there were just lots of places where I'm just like, oh, this is so. I think overall there were some good stories that they were intermixing, and it definitely moved it forward. And I love seeing this whole play out of the deity and coming forward and inspiring.
Sure.
So yeah.
So I do appreciate a fresh take on a courtroom drama, because it's like people say, oh, the courtroom scene has just been done to death and you can't make it fresh anymore. It's just the way it is. But I thought this was a very interesting way, because at first when I was like, oh, it's a court drama, and then we have a divine coming in, then I was like, oh, is this like one of those OMG type? Right. And that's the way I thought it was going to go. But it was actually very different than that. And when he started like advising her, like helping her, then I was like, oh, here we go. But it wasn't. It was a fresh take, and it was a different way of doing it. So I liked that, and I do like that there was a lot of symbolism. It was entertaining. It was definitely like a mass movie. Like that's what it felt like to me. That there were, especially with like some of the action scenes and the whole like them leaving the territory and having her have this moment. Like it felt a little constructed for the narrative itself, or outside of the narrative, I guess I should say, that they were outside the territory, and then that's where she learned about that he can't do anything outside. And so it was just, why were you out there in the first place and all that? It almost seemed a little constructed.
That was a little kind of off. Like,
and that's what I mean about kind of like these mass movies, that there's like these little things that just happen and you just go with it, because it's like, oh, we need a car chase action scene with cars rolling and flipping and doing all this stuff, right? So I'm there for it. A couple of the things seem to be a little pushed in a formulaic way, where it's like, okay, we need so much bad happening, and then come in so that when punishment is dealt, and it's almost like, oh, this is so much. I guess it felt, in some areas for me, a little filmy. Overall, I was entertained. I liked it. It did seem like they did construct a few things like here and there, but overall it was an entertainer, and I was definitely entertained, and I'm gonna give it a 7. Lighting was great, acting was great, direction, a lot of that stuff. Thank you so much for the recommendations. I did see this ever since it came out on streaming.
And we have another one to look forward to.
I suppose there is another one coming. That's what they said.
We got to put it on our radar.
Not in the courts now. This is going to be kind of like the political game, polling. So it's going to be probably for votes and for the seat of the chief minister or something like that. I don't know. Interesting. If there is a sequel, would you guys watch it? Let us know in the comments. Also, let us know what you rated this. Did you see it in the theaters? What are some of the things that maybe we missed? Because there's probably a lot more references to Suriya movies, because I found a few, but as someone that is only just over the last maybe 2 years watching Suriya movies, there's so many that I haven't seen yet. So keep those recommendations coming. And remember, if you like these videos and you want to see more videos like these, then all you have to do is turn on all notifications by clicking that bell icon. Take a moment of your day to subscribe to the channel, share the video, and upvote it by slapping the like button.